What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Another day.
Another episode.
And today we got our wonderful Asshole Tuesday for y'all.
Yes.
One of which I will take over
Again. Because she always I don't know how you find the stories with the best and longest updates.
I mean, I just have a talent.
Give me that superpower. I sneeze this.
Listen, we all have our things that we're good at. And for me, for some reason, it's this.
And for me, it's memes. I'm the meme guy.
Very true. She finds the perfect meme for every situation, and every single time I'm like, bitch, how did you even?
Like, I surrender.
I beg. Anyway.
But yeah, so today I'll just be chilling, listening, and join us, guys. And guys, please, come on. Don't make us do this.
You know already what we're going to say. I'm just going to put the button right here for y'all. You know, you can find it down there underneath the video. Click it, please.
We'll appreciate it. But with nothing else?
No.
Welcome to Unplugged.
Okay. So, everybody, the title for this one is My Best Friend Since Birth Gave Me a Bad Reference for a Job She Told Me to Apply to. It's a long one, so I'm going to read a little bit faster. Background. Our parents have known each other since before we were born. My parents moved across the street from her parents, and her mom baked my mom and dad a cake, and they've been friends ever since. It was that easy. They even got pregnant around the same time and gave birth a few months apart. Tori, the best friend, and I literally grew up together and have always been close. We were inseparable as kids and have always called each other sisters.
Aww.
Cute. Freshman year of high school, her dad got a job opportunity and they ended up moving to Cali. We were in Ohio at the time, so it was kind of hard to maintain a long-distance friendship because of the time difference and everything that was going on in our lives, but we still remained close, alternating visiting each other during our summer breaks. We applied and got into the same college after high school, so we were finally reunited at college as we dormed together. Things were perfect.
And they always...
Aren't they always? You know, aren't they always?
Every story.
Present day.
Hi.
Immediately changed. We're both married to our husbands, and we live in the same town. Our husbands are also best friends as well. Due to the COVID pandemic, I was laid off from my telemarketing job.
So this was in 2019, 2020?
Yeah, exactly.
This story is that old?
Apparently, yes.
Whoa. Okay.
So it was a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Which also, hindsight now, low-key menopause, the fact that COVID was not like 3 years ago, it's actually like 8 years ago.
8 years ago?
Oh, wait.
Like
6 years ago. Thank you.
God. Yeah, time has been rolling.
We're all dying. Anyway.
What?
We're all
Wait,
dying.
how is... Okay.
Because in my head, it was not that long ago. And now I'm like, So due to the COVID pandemic, I was laid off from my telemarketing job. It was fine at first because my husband was able to pick up a few extra shifts and maintain our household, but his overtime started getting cut. So now we were only living off of one income and have had to use our savings to pay a few bills.
Okay.
As of recently, I've been looking for a new job, and it's been hard because no one has been hiring. Tori and I get together once every other week for drinks, and I mentioned to her that I was having a hard time job searching, and then she suggested that I apply at her job, and that she would put in a good word for me and I'd be hired.
That's awesome, though. You get to work with your best friend. Now you got a job, actually. That's the first thing.
That's number one.
And then
also, like, so you already know somebody there. Yeah, no? You'd have to do the whole awkward, like, well, I mean, you still have to get to know everybody else, but you have somebody.
But why that title and what's more to come?
So we talked about how fun it would be to work together. Tori is in a similar field as I was, and not exactly the same, but she said that I would have no problem getting in and that they would train me for whatever I didn't know. Later that week, I applied and was called a few days later for a phone interview.
That was quick. Considering it was COVID, like that was quick. Okay.
We went over my application and she asked how I was referred to the job. I mentioned Tori and she genuinely sounded excited and bragged about what a great employee Tori is and how if she was referring me, I'd probably be a perfect fit.
So what happened? Oh my God, this is gonna be bad.
We finished up the phone interview and she said that she would ask Tori a few follow-up questions, but that the job pretty much was mine and to be expecting a call back at a certain day.
Okay.
I texted Tori telling her how things went and thanking her immensely. However, the day came that I was supposed to hear something back and I heard nothing. At Tori and I's get together, I asked her if her boss ever asked about me, and Tori said no, and that she would let me know if she did. 2 more weeks passed. Still no word.
Tori, you know what you've done already. But you still want to meet up for drinks.
I asked Tori again, and all she said is that they decided to hire someone else because they had more experience, so I dropped it after that. A month later, and I'm finally getting back working, and my husband and I are getting back on our feet. I had a different job. I suggested that we invite Tori and her husband over for dinner, and my husband immediately said no. I've noticed that my husband and her husband have not been talking. I asked about it, and he brushed it off. I asked Tori about it at our get-together, and she brushed it off as well. However, I knew it was odd, as they talked almost daily and got together weekly for beer and poker with a few other friends, and that hasn't been happening either. I decided to press the issue more with my husband, and he finally broke down and said that the reason why him and Matt, the other husband, weren't speaking was because of Tori. He explained that the job that Tori said she would speak up for me to get, she actually did the opposite.
What she said?
I asked what he meant, and he explained that her boss did actually ask Tori about me, and she said a few things to deter her from hiring me.
Whoa.
I asked why he kept this from me for so long, and he said it was better that I didn't know because he didn't want to ruin our friendships. Matt actually told him what Tori had done, and he told Matt to tell Tori, that's a lot of names, he told the other husband, to do the right thing.
And
to like tell Tori to go and tell the OP. They got into an argument because of that, and that's why they weren't speaking. I called Tori, and she admitted that my husband was telling the truth, and she said that the reason why she didn't vouch for me was because she didn't want things to change between us because at work, she was a completely different person, whatever that meant.
Oh, I am confused.
So after thinking about asking me to apply, like after that, she decided to change her mind, and she couldn't bring herself to tell me that. I was absolutely disgusted. She knew how much my husband and I were struggling because COVID, and decided to sabotage my chance of getting a job for no real reason. I hung up and I blocked her number. It's now been nearly a month and we haven't talked yet. However, my husband and her husband are back on speaking terms. And my husband wants me to make up with Tori and let it go so that things can go back to how they were. However, I'm not sure if they can, like the things.
Yeah.
That's
weird. Okay.
I feel like I've been stabbed in the back. Do I have a right to feel how I feel, or is it time to move on and let bygones be bygones? I admit that I do miss her, but I feel like I can't trust her anymore. Had she just told me the truth from the beginning, I would have been okay. But she lied to my face on multiple occasions. The bomba clot of a situation where you are the one telling me to apply.
That's the problem.
Only for them to give me a bad reference.
If I had found the job myself, applied, I'm not saying that would have been better that you shit talk me,
No, of course, but it's more understandable. You're just like, I don't want to tell you to your face that I don't want you to work at the same place.
Exactly.
So I'm feeling awkward. But it's a whole other thing if you were the one telling me to apply during COVID when you know I'm struggling, and then immediately after that giving me a bad reference so I don't get the job.
Because in my head I'm thinking, okay, what if I have a lot of what ifs in my head. I have a problem. But what if, for example, you want to start your own business, right? And then you meet this sponsor or investor, right? The investor, let's say they know Tori. And you're like, oh yeah, I've worked with Tori before. And then they ask about you I wouldn't trust you again ever in the future to say something nice about me. Especially that when it would affect my economics.
That's the thing for me. It's not even like you were suggesting, it was like in a dating situation where like a friend of mine was asking about this other person. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, don't do it. They had like a whole history with it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but
that's
thing. The times are hard. I think that's the worst part, that she's suggested the whole situation. That's the worst part of it all.
That's really it for me, because I'm just like, you could have, even if like you changed your mind, which you're I guess completely allowed to do, because you're like, maybe you did it on the spur of the moment because you heard that she was struggling, and then after that you were like, ooh, Yeah, I don't think you would be good for that environment.
But does that mean that you would actually be working in the same department? Because you guys work within the same field, but not with the same thing. You know what I mean? As a social worker, you could have like different departments, so you don't necessarily
That's very
hang
true.
out with the other departments like that.
But it could also
But you
be
still meet
like,
up during like lunch, and there's still
yeah.
collaboration.
Or it could be
But-
like IT, where it's like we're all working kind of with the same thing, but we have very different roles. One is a
Exactly.
technician, one is in support, one is in security. So, but it's like maybe you all have the same like office area for IT, so you still see each other all the time. Like you're not at the same desk, but you can see her desk over there.
Right. But,
So-
but I'm thinking now, what could it be? Like, how different is she at work that you don't want your best friend since birth,
Since your sister from another mister.
who has probably like seen you in all kinds of conditions, hopefully, right? That you don't want her to see you as? Is it that sometimes you're working and like, oh my God, like my best friend, she's like dumb. Or, I don't know if you're talking bad about her already at work.
That
And
could
so
also
now
be
when they meet her, they're like, but that's not the person that Tori has been telling us. You're completely like, and you're like,
So maybe Tori's full of shit.
I just got here. I just got here. So
What did she say about me?
But how different could you really be?
That's the thing. I think generally you can be like, you can have a different type of language. Like with you, for example, I'll be cursing nonstop. And then at work, I'm very much like,
But that would not be weird because I can understand that's a professional setting.
so you speak differently and you act differently.
Which shouldn't be weird because you probably do that. I do that on my job as well. So it's not weird to see you being like that because I understand the setting. But so what is it? How is she behaving? That's what I need to know. And I need to know what she said to the recruiter. That's what I need to know.
Well, I don't know about the recruiter, but thankfully we have an update. Okay. Evil laugh. Calm down.
It just came out. I don't know what happened.
So, update. Thank you all for your comments and advice.
You're welcome.
You didn't do shit. I'm glad to know that I wasn't overthinking the situation.
What did people say actually in the comments
My
before?
friend, I don't know. I went to a different thing where they collected all the updates together.
Okay.
Because it was annoying to go through every single one. Anyways, I called Tori yesterday and I gave her the opportunity to meet up, apologize, and explain more in depth. She accepted my offer and we had lunch at a nearby restaurant today. Some of you guessed that the reason she didn't want me at her job was because she could have been hiding something. That was correct.
What were you hiding, Tori?
She told me that she was indeed having an affair with a coworker.
I did not say that coming. Wait, what? What?
I'm
What?
weak. Why would you even suggest?
But you know, wait,
But there's more. Say no.
No, but okay, so now you told your friend that she was cheating on your husband.
Ha.
Like,
everybody's supposed to.
after you've done that, how comfortable are you really to tell your friend now that you were cheating? Because your friend probably will tell her husband, and now her husband has to go and chill with your husband and pretend that he doesn't know. Hey. Oh, God.
I didn't buy it at all.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It just didn't make sense because if that was the case, why would she tell her husband that she sabotaged me rather than keeping that to herself? Turns out that my husband was pressuring him for answers as well, and the husband, I can't speak, and the husband was pressuring him for answers as well, and her husband kept reminding her to ask her boss why I didn't get the job. So while, OP was constantly asking her, like, have they said anything? Have you called you? Her husband was doing the same thing to Tori's husband. And the husband, then they two were just like, oh man, like, go, talk to your boss. Crazy. That's when she told him what she had done. She also gave him a completely different explanation of why she didn't want me to work there. She showed me months of steamy sexts and texts between her and her coworker, so I knew then that she was telling the truth. She was cheating.
Serious.
I asked her why she didn't just tell me. She said that she was scared that the people at her job would ask me questions and it would come out that she's married.
What? Wait a minute. if you're married, your ring should be on your finger, so they should know.
Unless
by
you took
the
it
ring.
off.
So you've been taking it off since day one that you've been working at this place?
The guy at her job,
Oh.
the guy at her job that she's been seeing doesn't even know, and thinks they're in an exclusive relationship. Save us all. Save us all.
Tori, you
Little bitch.
sly fucking bitch. What the fuck?
So
she took her ring off in the car her first day at work. Actually, matter of fact, she took it off at the interview. You know what I mean?
Unless she got married after she got the job, and then just never told people.
Just that she went on vacation, but then she was going to get married.
Either way, it's sneaky.
It's great. That's
Either way, it's fucked.
And she's been working at this company for years. Hey. Tufiakwa.
She said that if I had found out about the affair, she was afraid that I'd tell my husband, and since our husbands are best friends, he would tell hers.
I'm going to do it now.
She gets together with her coworker for a few hours after work and on weekends. Apparently, she doesn't even work weekends. Her husband thinks she's at work all this time.
Oh my gosh.
She said that having me work there would ruin things as our schedules wouldn't add up. And it would get back to her husband, and he would question her about why.
Tori. Tori.
I asked her why she would have me apply, and say that she would get me in, knowing that she had no intentions of having me work with her. Question marks. She said that she didn't think that I'd really take up on her offer, as I've made comments before about her work sounding boring, and that she was really hoping that if she dragged it out long enough, I'd get tired of waiting and look somewhere else.
But you knew they were in a tough economical situation. Of course, sometimes you take what you gotta take, for the needs you have at the okay.
The $1 million question that I asked her was, what did you say to your boss to change her mind about offering me the job? She said that she told her boss that having me work there would honestly probably just be a distraction, and that she wouldn't perform her best, and that I was a known slacker and lazy.
What the hell?
Bro. Tori, bye Tori. Bye Tori.
She did offer her sincere apology and said that she felt terrible knowing what all John, I guess my husband, John and I were going through, and she didn't help. But I just can't see myself forgiving her or ever trusting her again because of the situation. Yeah, sorry.
If I remember correctly, before the husband told her that she had been badmouthed by Tori, they were still hanging out and talking like normal.
Yeah.
And now it's been a month since she found out that they haven't been talking. But in that 1 month, now that you had given that lie of an excuse, right? She did not try to contact OP at all to be like, could we please... Can I apologize? It was OP who had to reach back out to her.
Yeah.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, see, that's... Yo. Tori, you gotta go. You gotta go. The door is right there.
It's crazy. Basically, the best friend that I have known all these years has turned into a complete stranger. I feel like I don't even know her anymore. This isn't someone I want in my life, especially after she caused me to look foolish by bad-mouthing me to her boss. I told her that our friendship was over and that she'd better have a talk with her husband because no way was I holding this back from mine.
I knew it was a good one. It was a good one.
A few hours later, my husband got a call from hers. Tori had told him the news and they are now separating. He will file for divorce in the upcoming weeks. Tori is, believe it or not, moving in with her coworker.
You got nowhere else to go, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I haven't heard from her since leaving the restaurant, and honestly, I don't plan on talking to her ever again. Almost 30 years of friendship gone over a string of lies. As for my husband, him and I had a long talk after revealing to me that he already knew what Tori did. I explained to him that it's never okay to keep things like that from me, no matter what. I understand that him and Matt have a very good friendship, but me and my feelings should come first in future situations like this. He agreed and will eventually gain my trust back. So he didn't know about the affair, but he knew that Tori had been bad-mouthing her. And he didn't say anything for the longest.
Hey, Tori. And is there more update?
So there is another update.
And you shut up. Why do you want me to put my hands on you? But you're like, why you gotta do this kind
I
of
just wanted us to
things?
absorb this.
But there's nothing more to absorb. She's an
There's
a-hole.
nothing to
She's an
absorb.
a-hole.
Tori is an a-hole.
Okay? She's not even an a-hole. She's I don't want to be calling people names like that. You know? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh God.
There was no reason for any of that. So now
She busted all of this up because she had suggested her friend apply for her job and didn't think it was serious during COVID.
when she lost her job and she knew they were struggling.
Now, months later, everybody's no longer friends and they're getting divorced. Keep your mouth shut if you have an affair. I mean, I'm not condoning this, but I'm like, it's a level of stupidity that I'm just like,
Huh?
So now I'm also thinking, so your sweetie cakes or whatever, you moving in together. You've probably been going out and doing all this shit for a couple of years, at least like 2 or 3 years. I would assume that Tori has had this job, right? The whole time he's thinking, everybody knows you're probably single because you're not posting nothing on your socials, or you probably have a different account. Right.
I didn't think about that. Hey,
And so now he's like, you know what? I'm ready for the next step. Now that we're moving in, right? In 6 months or something, I'm like, would you marry me? But how he gonna marry you when you have to get divorced? And then he gonna find out, you gotta wait for that. Hey, now you've lost both. You lost your best friend, you lost thy man, oh Lord.
because the thing is, you're gonna move in with,
Lord.
I've been wondering what the fuck she's been telling this coworker she was having an affair with. I wonder what the fuck she's been telling him about, because they only meet at evenings and weekends.
Which is now weird because if you're single, they probably think you have your own apartment, so you're going home to relax. It's not like you wanna hang out every day.
That's very
you
true.
know, and you're both adults, you have to work the next day, so
And you do work in the same place, so you see each other at work anyways.
or maybe she should have been I'm staying with my mom, or she could have made up another lie to tell him.
Yeah, because it was always like the weekday evenings. It was only like 1 or 2 hours after work. Then she had to go back to her husband.
And if they're doing that every day, he probably doesn't think it's weird.
That's true. And then they hang out during the weekends. Ha! Bomba clocked.
And now you're moving in. Let him not find out.
Okay, this one, my friends, has a different title. Entirely. My former best friend posted a Reddit about me in the sub to get sympathy, but it's a complete lie.
Wait. Tori? Came through? Oh my God.
I'm dead.
Oh shit.
I actually came across this on Twitter. I gave it a read and noticed that besides the names, the story sounded similar to what had happened between me and Megan.
Wait.
I came to Reddit and read the update as well, and it is about me. I am Tori. What? And I just want to clear up a few things. 1. That night at dinner, while she was complaining about not having a job and money, I never told her to apply to mine.
Wait, what?
I already knew it would have been a bad idea and not for the reasons she had stated. She told me I was just being cynical and applied anyway and put down my name as the referral.
Oh.
Number 2. Megan never listens and thinks that she's always right no matter what. My boss did ask me about her and I did nothing but tell the truth.
What was the truth?
I really didn't think I would be as productive being around her, and I was just trying to focus on my job as well.
So that's what she. Wait. So what? Okay. Okay.
3. Megan really is a lazy person.
Ah.
Hence the reason why she was depending on my job instead of going out and finding her own. 4. As for the update she posted, what Megan did not mention is that my husband and I have been separated for 7 months. We were keeping it quiet, but both she and her husband both knew. We have been living in the same house until my condo is ready, which will be later this year. So they were already separated.
Wow.
5. The coworker that I'm so-called having an affair with is completely updated on my situation and has been the entire time. My soon-to-be ex-husband even knows about him, but I've never brought him back to our house out of respect.
So what is going on?
I can't believe that someone I once called my best friend would stoop so low and have the majority of the internet trash-talking me when the situation is not what she's making it seem whatsoever.
Well, I mean, the good thing is she did not use real names.
That's true. Until this one came in, it was like, Megan. Like,
But if this is like a throwaway account, nobody will know Megan either way. Because there's a lot of Megans, you know what I mean? So thankfully it's not one of those weird names like Pie.
the pie. For those of you that took my side, thank you for seeing the bigger picture. Megan, if you're reading this, I hope that gold was worth your dignity and losing not only your best friend, but your only friend. Oh, and by the way, don't bother contacting my boss. I quit this morning.
What is happening?
This is a very interesting situation that I have no idea what to even do.
This is why it's good to listen to both sides of an argument if you have the chance to.
You know.
Because, so you're trying to tell me now that when Megan, apparently that's her name, wrote this post, they were still friends. Mm-hmm. And what is going? I mean, COVID got people like going crazy. I don't know what's going on.
I think honestly, like you said, I think it's definitely a case of like unreliable narrator. But I think both of them might be, in the sense of Tori's low key trying to maybe like just cover up her shit. But I'm also like, some truth could be in there. Like I don't think she would have referenced nobody. Recommends you to apply to their job and only bad-mouthing them afterwards. That part did not seem believable to me to begin with.
Some people can do that, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities. But at the same time, it's one of those...
It's highly unlikely, I think. It's another thing, like she said, if Megan was just, fuck it, and just applied anyways and then put you down as a reference, then yeah, I mean, I guess bad-mouthing her, it's not that it's better, not that it's like justified.
It's just that, yeah, she is.
She is who she is, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't tell you to apply to this job, my friend, and put me down, especially as a reference. I didn't tell you to do that.
But that would be crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to you? If Tori is telling the truth,
if she's telling the truth,
why would you do that?
It's kind of insane.
You know yourself. So who do we believe? Do we believe either of them at this point? I'm thinking,
I think it's a fun story to read.
Very juicy.
It went from just a job
to an
affair to the Tory that's showing up. I said, the escalation.
And all this is in one thread? Because she texted me this morning. She was like, I got a juicy story with an update. So I've been waiting. I was like, I was not expecting 2 updates. And I was not expecting the twist.
That's the thing.
Listen. Guys, how about this? Just come to our channel.
Yeah.
Come and tell your stories.
Let's have an interview.
In real life.
Tell your sides.
Let's see. Let's judge. Because Tori didn't really say much. She only debunked a couple of things. But she could have told a story. Like how, a little bit more details, to make it more believable that... Because now I'm thinking...
Because I'm also just like...
Is it Tori really writing it? Or is it someone who really liked the story and then is just... just making up the...
Could be. Because she didn't add anything. Well, I mean, I guess she did add something new. Like, for example, like the divorce already happening and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it could be a stranger who has read this message and just for...
just made a fake post.
An account just to spice things up, make it even more juicy. Although, this way you don't believe everything you read on the internet, You gotta be skeptical.
You gotta be skeptical. But I also do really like the idea of like... Because some of these stories just blow up. And then they're everywhere on the internet. Even if you're not on Reddit, they could be on Twitter, they could be on TikTok, they could be on whatever.
Yep.
And I just love the idea of Tori just listening to this and being like,
that sounds cool.
Bitch, like...
I would be...
Is this about me? And then you read the update, and then you're like, bitch, this is about me. But she got it all wrong.
That's even worse.
So let me tell my story.
Can you imagine? Your friends have seen, like, all these videos. Unless they don't know about your situation, they're thinking, oh, I didn't know Tori was this notorious.
Bruh.
Sure.
And then you're sitting there thinking, what could have possessed someone that I've known for 30
To
years?
go this far.
Is it the loneliness of not having a job? She has too much time on her hands now? Like, what could it possibly be? What is the purpose? Because internet points?
That's the thing, because also, like,
Really?
I don't know if Megan, I guess it is Megan. I don't know if she expected this to, like, blow up in that way. Maybe. She was just hoping that she was going to post it, get some feedback, and then after the feedback was so immense, she was like, let me do an update. That's even crazier. And then it blew the fuck up.
She just...
Like, the fame got to her head. You know what I mean? Like, the internet fame.
Reddit fame.
Some people. They really
fame?
like this shit. They really... Because some stories are just like, they're just so well known that everybody knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, both are crazy. I don't know who to believe. I don't even know if these are real stories anymore. So if they are,
it is what it is.
Megan, you I don't want, as I said, I don't want to, see, that's why I said in the beginning, I don't want to call nobody names. Because look at me now. You know what I mean? I was ready to bring out the Bible and clean out the whole lexicon of insults.
The lexicon of insults.
But I was like, you know what, let me not do that. Only to find out that OP was the perpetrator. Imagine.
I have nothing. I have nothing.
I think Megan needs psychiatric help.
I think you need to, just go to therapy, you know?
If what Tori is saying is real, I feel bad for Megan's husband. Does he know she's posting this shit online?
That's a very good point. That's the one person. I need another update with the husband's POV.
Yo. And the ex-husband. And the lover.
Bring the love. Mr. Lover. Hey, I beg. Bring all the men.
Can you imagine?
Because I just want to hear their sides as well. And that, what if they're just like, oh, they all full of shit.
What? Actually, you know what? Don't even make a Ready post. All of you 3 men, just come together and film a video. You know? just so we know you're real.
That's
and
really
how you know.
want.
Show evidence of how you know these 2 ladies. Bring your marriage certificates. Bring your divorce proceeding certificates. Bring your lover certificates. Okay?
Lover certificate? What's a lover certificate?
The messages.
Good night.
I'm not saying dox the lady, but we gotta see a partial number. You understand? To confirm.
I'm done. So that's it for today, my friends. I have a lot of these stories just like on lock. We'll wait a couple episodes and I'll bring another one for you.
Another long one. I need to also like try and learn
how to find these.
Yeah, because Jesus.
It's just that you have to go outside of the just regular Am I the Asshole like subreddit. There's so many subreddits.
But then if we go on the same thread, okay, you show me how to get to those.
Show you.
You know, I'm not technologically advanced. You know, like she's the one who controls most of these productions actually.
You know, we try.
She's great at photographs and what's that when you filmography?
Videography?
Videography?
You said
there's nothing with film in it?
No.
Really?
Not that I know. It's
filmology?
Huh?
I mean, it's been a while I've made up my own shit.
Filmology? Sure.
All right. Well, let us know, guys, what y'all expecting that turn. Big haze.
We weren't. I mean, I read it, and I still, when I was reading it, was like, like I had to take a moment. I had to go take a lap. But
let us know your thoughts.
Yeah.
You know where to do that in the comments, please, because I'm trying to still...
Who do you think? Who do you believe the most? Or do you believe neither of them? Let us know, please. Because we're still confused out here.
Any more updates?
No.
If you told me, I would have...
There's no more. I would just read it.
I'll be like, you're not going to work. You're staying right here all day long.
I'm dead.
Anything else you want to add?
I got nothing for you.
All right, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
All the good things.
And we're going to see y'all in the next one. Ciao.